Just wait for recording to start. Okay, good morning, students. Today we are going to do business ethics. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, our learning objectives are to define business ethics, to appreciate the significance of business ethics, to enumerate important business ethics, to understand the concept of personal integrity at the workplace, to learn computer ethics, to comprehend the concept of corporate social responsibility, to discuss ethical issues related to business. So first, let's see the definition of ethics. The word ethics comes from the Latin word ethicus, which means character. The root word is ethos, which means character. Ethics are the moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. Morals are principles of right and wrong, standards of behavior. For example, do not tell lies is a moral. Beliefs are feelings of trust and confidence regarding what is real and true. For example, Buddha believed in ahimsa. Values are the goals of individuals, essentially subjective. For example, happiness or health. So, in short, we can say that when we talk about ethics, we are concerned about what is right, what is fair, and what is proper. Now, we come to business ethics. Professional ethics that examine ethical principles and moral or ethical problems that can arise in a business environment are known as business ethics. John Donaldson has defined business ethics as, I quote, business ethics, in short, can be defined as a systematic study of ethical matters pertaining to the business, industry, or related activities, institutions, and beliefs. Business ethics is the systematic handling of values in business and industry. Unquote. Please note down this definition. It is given by John Donaldson. Should I change the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Significance of business ethics. The business organizations which act legally and ethically not only save a lot of money but also gain public support and reputation in new ventures. As a part of larger society, business is bound by the ethical principles of the society. Expectations of the public. High level of ethical behavior, doing the right thing, do not harm, and good to all. Here we are talking about why a business house should follow ethics. Trust of employees. Treat all employees with equality, encourage good team and work culture, and develop a mutual trust. Please note down these points. Why business ethics are important. When we talk about business ethics in India, the best example is Tata Group. Over.
Yes, ma'am.
We continue with the significance of business ethics. The next point is image. Business ethics. If a company is following business ethics, it creates positive image of the company, which in turn creates trust and respect of all its stakeholders. First, deterioration of relationships, damage to reputation, and reduction of employee productivity, loyalty that come out of unethical practices cost companies more than spending some money on ethics. Next point is pride of best companies. Business ethics creates the brand value with regards to profit sharing bonuses, social responsibility, balance of work, and social life. Finally, there is an overall benefit of creating a win-win situation to all the stakeholders and the general public. Please note down these points. Let's enumerate a list of important business ethics. Number 1, honesty and responsibility. Number 2, transparency. Number 3, sincerity. Number 4, generosity. Number 5, truthfulness. Number 6, integrity. Number 7, cooperation. Number 8, respectability and credibility in the society. Number 9, better decision making. Number 10, environmental sustainability. Number 11, welfare of society. Number 12, profitability. Now, when we look at these business ethics, all are self-explanatory. The only problem is why profitability is included as business ethics. So you have to keep in mind that your ultimate goal is to run a business, and to run a business successfully, you require profit. The only problem is when you run after the profit and you forget the all other responsibilities, all other business ethics, then there is a problem. But if you are following the other ethics and you are still earning the profit, then profitability is also a business ethics. Please note down.
Done, ma'am.
Now,
मैम एक बार दिखाओ.
okay. When we talk about business ethics, we are talking about the ethics at the management level and ethics at the individual level. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now here we are talking about ethics at the personal level. So we are talking about personal integrity at the workplace. Having a high degree of integrity at work means that, number 1, you are trustworthy and reliable. Number 2, you practice and encourage open and honest communication. Number 3, you are responsible for your actions. Next question is, how to demonstrate integrity at the workplace. Point number 1, respect and follow company policies. Number 2, be ready to work. Number 3, lead by example. Number 4, respect others' opinions even if you don't agree with them. Number 5, be accountable for your mistakes. Please note down. Over.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Now we come to computer ethics. What are the do's and don'ts when you use computers? First, let's see the definition. Walter Manner defined computer ethics as a field of study concerned with ethical problems, in quote, aggravated, transformed, or created by computer technology, unquote. Computer ethics are a set of moral standards that govern the use of computers, both hardware and software. When we are talking about computer ethics, we are concerned with four major areas: privacy concerns, intellectual property rights, social impact, and cybercrime. Please write down the definition, then we will see each one in detail.
Done, ma'am.
First, privacy concern. Here, we are concerned with protecting user information. The first problem with privacy is hacking. It is an unlawful intrusion into a computer or a network and unauthorized access to its information. Second point is malware. It is a malicious software which is created to impair a computer system. For example, viruses and spyware. Number 3, data protection. Process of safeguarding data to maintain individual privacy rights while still using it for business purposes is known as data protection concern. Number 4, phishing. It is a criminally fraudulent process of trying to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, credit card, or bank information. They are mostly used for financial fraud. And number 5, anonymity. Keeping a user's identity masked through various applications. For example, I'm talking to you, but I don't know who exactly you are. Maybe instead of a particular student, somebody else is attending this particular lecture. He is faking. He is trying to show that he is a registered student of Guru Nanak College, but he is actually not the student of the college. So that is anonymity. I don't know. When you are dealing with the other people online, you actually don't know whether the other person is the right person or somebody else whom you don't know. So anonymity is another privacy concern. Please note down these points. I repeat, privacy concerns, hacking, malware, data protection, phishing, and anonymity. Should I change?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we come to intellectual property rights. Copyright. It is a proprietary publication, distribution, and usage rights of the author. No use or dissemination of any published material can be done without the permission of the author. Number 2, plagiarism. It is an act of copying and publishing another person's work without proper citation. It is like stealing intellectual property. Cracking. It is breaking into a system by getting past the security features of the system. It is skipping the registration and authentication steps when installing a software. And the last one, software license. It is the permission to use digital material by following the license agreement. But as you know, many people use the pirated copies of software and other material. Pirated copy, where you don't make a proper legal license agreement. It is a type of stealing. It is a type of theft. Please note down.
Done, ma'am.
Now we come to social impact of computers on the social impact of computers. How society is affected by the computers. Number 1, restructuring of jobs. With introduction of computers, there are some jobs which have become redundant, some new jobs have come up, and some jobs are restructured. Second one is automation of business processes. The things are becoming automatic, where you don't require the operator. For example, earlier all the jobs of a bank were manual, but now gradually they are getting automated. For example, when we talk about ATM machine, automated teller machine, you can get the money directly from the machine without the intervention of a human. The next one is ethical concerns regarding health and safety of employees. There are some areas where there are some jobs which are hazardous to the health and safety of the employees. The next one is environmental impact. Increased electricity consumption in turn increases the emission of greenhouse gases. As you know, for using computers for automation, you require electricity, and the more electricity you consume, the more environmental impact it has, negative environmental impact it has. Next one is social media. All of us, we use social media such as Facebook, WhatsApp, etc. And because of social media, our social relations are getting affected. The next one is computer gaming. There are both positive and negative effects of computer gaming. The positive effects are improved hand-eye coordination, stress relief, and improved strategic thinking. The negative effects are addiction of games, isolation from the real world, and exposure to violence. Now, there is also a positive impact of computers, and it is the improved government services through collection and analysis of advanced database of citizens. Please note down these points.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Next, we come to cybercrime. Cybercrime means crime done with the help of or using computer system. So here you can find criminal activities carried out by means of computer or internet. Here, the first crime is financial fraud. It is stealing money through online credit or debit card transactions. Number 2, cyber terrorism. Use of information technology by terrorist groups and individuals to further their agenda. Next one is cyber extortion. It is attacking corporate websites and networks, crippling their ability to operate and demanding payments to restore their services. Next one is cyber stalking. It is harassing someone.
Ma'am, can you show first last slide once again?
Okay, just a minute. Cyber extortion, it is a type of blackmailing.
Done, ma'am.
Cyber stalking, harassing someone through internet by means of false accusations, defamation, slander, and libel. Cyberbullying, it is the process of using electronic communication devices to send or post text or images intended to hurt or embarrass another person. Cyber sex trafficking and live streaming of rape on webcam. Please note down.
Done, ma'am.
Now we come to corporate social responsibility. Business Dictionary defines corporate social responsibility as, quote, a company's sense of responsibility towards the community and environment, both ecological and social, in which it operates. Companies express this citizenship, 1, through their waste and pollution reduction processes, 2, by contributing educational and social programs, and 3, by earning adequate returns on the employed resources, unquote. Please note down.
Done, ma'am.
Now we will see the different types of corporate social responsibility, how you can perform CSR. First one is corporate philanthropy, whereby you give donations in charity. Second one, community volunteering, where companies organize volunteer activities. For example, blood donation camp. Third one, socially responsible business practices. Ethically produced products which appeal to a customer segment. For example, products which are made without using child labor. Next one, cause promotions and activism. That is, company-funded advocacy campaigns. Next one, cause-related marketing. That is, donation to charity based on product sales. So you decide to give 10%, 5% of your total sale to a particular cause. Next one is corporate social marketing. These are company-funded behavior change campaigns. Please note down.
Done, ma'am.
Now we come to ethical issues related to business. The first problem is surrogate advertising. As you know, advertising of certain harmful products are banned. So what the companies do, they bypass the ban by advertising some other product, which is the surrogate product. For example, advertising used to promote banned products like cigarette and alcohol in the disguise of another product. For example, Bacardi Blast music CDs, Bagpiper Club Soda, Officer's Choice playing cards. As you know, Bacardi, Bagpiper, and Officer's Choice. All three are the brands of alcohol, and whether you are even though you are advertising some other product like playing cards and soda, people can easily make a connection with the alcohol. Second one is intellectual property infringement, that is piracy, unauthorized copying, distribution, and selling of works in copyright. So as you know, just after the release of any music album or a film, it is easily available in the pirated market. You get its CDs in as less as 15-20 rupees. So it is piracy. Next one is human rights violation. Here we are concerned with child labor, bonded labor, torture, slavery, rape, enforced sterilization or medical experimentation, human trafficking, deliberate starvation, and genocide. For example, when we talk about Kashmiri carpets, they are world famous, but to produce that particular carpet, young children as young as 6 years old are made to work for around 18 hours a day. Then we come to the issue of dumping of medical or e-waste. Medical waste is hazardous. You have syringes and other medical waste where blood is there, and this infected blood can cause medical problems. And when we talk about e-waste, for example, when we discard a mobile or a computer, there are the parts of the computer of mobile which are not biodegradable, and they cause a lot of pollution. They cause water pollution, soil pollution, and if you burn them, it causes air pollution. So these are the issues related to the waste products. Over.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now we come to environmental impact of the processing e-waste. So you can see the table over here. In the first column, you have e-waste component. In the second one, you have process used. And in the third one, you have potential environmental hazard. For example, cathode ray tubes, which are used in television, computer monitor, ATM, video cameras, and more. They are broken and then dumped, which leads to lead, barium, and other heavy metals leaching into the groundwater and release of toxic phosphor. Basically, any type of e-waste causes water pollution, soil pollution, and air pollution. Should I change the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's summarize. John Donaldson defines business ethics as, in short, I repeat, into inverted commas, business ethics, in short, can be defined as the systematic study of ethical matters pertaining to the business, industry, or related activities, institutions, and beliefs. Business ethics is the systematic handling of values in business and industry. Inverted commas complete. Significance of business ethics: expectations of public, trust of employees, image building, cost benefit, pride of best companies, win-win situation to all the stakeholders and general public. List of important business ethics: honesty, responsibility, transparency, sincerity, generosity, truthfulness, integrity, cooperation, respectability, and credibility in the society, better decision making, environmental sustainability, welfare of the society, and profitability. If you have missed any points, please note them down.
Definition of ethics.
It is given. John Donaldson. Should I change the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we talked about personal integrity at the workplace, which includes respect and follow company policies, be ready to work, lead by example, respect others' opinions, even if you don't agree with them, be accountable for your mistakes. Then we also talked about computer ethics, where we are concerned with privacy concerns, namely hacking, malware, data protection, phishing, and anonymity. Then intellectual property rights, namely copyright, plagiarism, cracking, software license. Then social impact of computers, namely restructuring of jobs, automation, ethical concerns regarding health and safety, environmental impact, social media, computer gaming, and improved government services. Finally, we also discussed cybercrime, namely financial fraud, cyber terrorism, cyber extortion, cyber stalking, cyberbullying, and cyber sex trafficking. Please note down. Then we come to the corporate social responsibility, which includes corporate philanthropy, community volunteering, socially responsible business practices, cause promotions and activism, cause-related marketing, and corporate social marketing. Ethical issues related to business are surrogate advertising, piracy, human rights violations, and dumping of medical and e-waste. So here we finish with business ethics.
मैम वापिस बताओ ना
मैम वो
प्रीवियस वाला स्लाइड
क्या?
यस प्रीवियस स्लाइड
कौन सा वाला?
अभी जो बताया ना अभी
मैम 21
लास्ट वाला? ये वाला?
21 लास्ट हाँ यस
मैम सेकंड स्लाइड.
अरे सेकंड स्लाइड में क्या है? लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स है. लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स पेपर में नहीं आने वाला है. लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या होता है? ये लेसन में हम क्या करने वाले हैं, ये लेसन में हम क्या सीखेंगे, वो होता है लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. तुमने सीखा या नहीं सीखा वो देखा जाता है.
16th वाला कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पांसिबिलिटीज के बाद वाला रिपीट
बोला था ना, मैं हमेशा पूछती हूँ ना तुमको, जो भी है ना तभी के तभी बोलना था. ऐसे आगे पीछे जाके नहीं चलेगा.
बस हो गया.
So here we finish with business ethics. Okay, so you can leave now.